11 True Crime Tarot. Got my ducky blanket. We are set to go. Okay, so how is everyone this morning? I had a great rest. So if you have been over to 1111 Moon, and if you haven't, why not? Right? Everybody could use a little spiritual guidance. It's channel next door. It will be pinned in the comments down below. But right now on the live, you can just go to the description and that little upside down V, you hit it and it opens up a whole thing with links and all that good stuff. All right, y'all. I said over there I was going to do something every single week for 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm on week 2. Something I've never done before, ever in my life, right? Well, one of them turned out to be unexpected, which was when I did the Julissa Fuentes reading. I had never done a reading like that. So she's still missing. And I encourage you to find that video and watch that and get involved in her case to spread awareness. Okay. Now this week, I decided I did 2 firsts in a row. Do I get a gold star? So I started tuning in to real late night fellow creators, and I watched Dolly. All right. He is just adorable, by the way. And so I kept watching 3 nights in a row, and I'm like, I need to say something, but I'm terrified to go live. And that's weird because I'm never nervous to be with y'all. But there was something about being on somebody else's channel. I had done that before. I was scheduled. But I didn't like the way I got nervous. So I never did again. But I had never called into anything in my life. And last night or early this morning, I called in and got online on panel with Dolly. And he was the sweetest feller. I'm telling you. Just adorable. All our love goes out to you, Dolly. All right. So thank you, Dolly, for allowing me on to your panel to express what we talked about on the Kylie Rodney case, which was basically that in my mind, there is nobody that's going to convince me her body is decomposed to the level it should be for 3 weeks in the water. Just saying. But Kylie Rodney has been located, okay? So we need to also focus on those that still need our help to be found. And Dylan Rounds has not been found, and the worry that is in the very back of all of our minds, every single one of us way back in the back, is what if he is still alive? So we can't give up. We cannot give up hope. We cannot give up on the missing. And we need to stay focused on them as well. Now, there are some changes in the Dylan Rounds case, but before I get into what was missing is now found, which is just bizarre, I want to say hello to just a few of our beautiful family. Hello, Bumper 405. Good to see you. Mallory Young. Good to see you as well. Texas Brat. Oh, Bumper 405 is from Oklahoma. Oh, you're an Okie from Muskogee. I'm an Aggie from Arkansas. Or no, actually, Aggies are from Texas, I guess. I can't keep all that straight. I never could. I'm from Arkansas originally. Well, I was born in Florida. I lived in Oregon and Montana. I was in Texas. I was in Texas. I was a Navy brat. And I got moved all over. Like, crazy. It's weird because it had nothing to do with my dad being in the Navy, but that's the easiest way to justify it. But yes, I was moved all over. And in that, I always get to think of a place I've been to when I see a state I lived in. I went to 8 states in 1 school year. That tell you how important school and all that was to the parent, to the single mama. Hey, Bubsy, good morning, my beautiful. I am well, and I hope you are well, too. Pez, I'm originally from Rogersville, Tennessee. Ooh. Wow. Summer Wells. I mean, that's what happens in true crime for me, is like I get to know a location And I'm like, as soon as the name is said, I'm like, oh, it's like I get a whole nother view of it because of true crime, based on what research I've done. Hey, W, yo, girl. How do I say that? Is it W, yo, girl, or well, yo, girl, Ohio? Wow, that is awesome. I've never lived in Ohio. Lee McKenna, whoop, whoop. New member here. Thank you, Lee, for joining Starlights. Okay, y'all. It's time. Great segue, right? Before we get into the read and I talk about what was missing is now found, which, like I said, I still can't figure that out. And we're going to ask a lot of questions when it comes to Dennis Dylan Rounds. Why did I say Dennis? I don't say names out of the blue that make no sense that I haven't been working on unless they matter. So Dennis just came out my mouth. All right. 6 months as a Starseed. Thank you, Mallory. You guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So Starlights, guess what book? All right, so I'm wanting to read The Fight Club. Oh, we have 44 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I love the number 44. Let's see if we can get it up to, let's say 55. We got 59. Let's go 55. So I'm squirrel this morning. But Starlights voted on a book, right? And there are 2 books that are really important right now to me. And the reason is because they're associated with cases. So we have over here, we have the Delphi girl with The Shack. And, oh, we're going to read that book. It was just which book do we read first, right? Because the other choice that I gave everybody, whether you was Starlight or not, was The Fight Club. Fight Club got, like, hands down the most vote. Over 3/4 of the votes. I can't remember what it was, but it's out of like 250 votes, if not more. It was like 75% went over to The Shack. So I went and got it on Kindle. And the way we're going to do this is this. I'm going to read The Shack. The first 3 chapters will be live for everybody. Well, not live like this, a premiere where it's pre-recorded. Anybody can watch, okay? That way you can sample it and you're like, is this worth $2.99 for the month? I don't know. Because that's all it'll cost you. And you can not be a member after that if you'd like, okay? But I'm going to read it on a member level where we can actually, so I'm going to read it all the way through without interruption. But I'm going to put it on a premiere and it's going to be uploaded twice. So you can go to the one version where nobody interrupts you and it's just me reading the story. No commentary, just the narrative, right? Which there's a narrator. They call him the narrator. Oh, this gets like out there. The Fight Club. I've just read like little bits and I went to Reddit and I just grabbed a Fight Club, whatever, didn't even care what the topic was, and just started reading the posts over and over, all the different posts, hundreds of posts. I cannot wait to read this book. So if you want to join me, the first 3 are going to give you a sample. So everybody, whether you're a member or not, will have access to the first 3 chapters. And then we're going to take it to the members level where you'll be able to have a premiere where only the live, it's so hard to explain. YouTube's got this so out of whack. Everybody will be able to see it, but only members will be able to comment and so forth. And then the other version that's uploaded that's just me reading the book will be members only. So I'm doing that as a thank you to support my beautiful members because they really do give us support, really, honestly. And another way is to hit like. I mean, it's free, right? Oh my gosh, we're really up there. We've already got the 55. We're on to 57, 58 likes. You guys are incredible. Let's get on to Dylan Rounds, right? Now, after this, you guys, if you're in the mood for a little spiritual guidance, we're going to do Milk and Cookies Tarot Tuesday over on 11/11 Moon. Like I said, you can find the link. All right, let's get into Dylan Rounds. Think about this. This is a very young 19-year-old boy that's been on his own basically since it sounds like he was 15. In the desert. Full with, you know, some very strange people, energies. Hatfield McCoy going on there. Everybody's fighting. Dylan seemed to have landed into a war zone. And nobody noticed until he wasn't there. And then they're like, wait a minute, where's my boy been living? And that breaks my heart. It really does, because that means some shit was going down. When shit goes sideways in home life with teenagers, two things happen. Either they become very much like that and they are even more of the aggressor than the parents were, or that very rare shining star looks at what's going on in the home life and is like, I'm not going to live my life that way. And they distance themselves real quick. And I don't want to hear no crap about Candace and Justin. I don't want to hear rumors. I don't want to judge them anyway. I'm talking about the dynamics of a family where a child does something like that. There is some sort of a traumatic event that makes that child want to leave out early and is very, very independent. And how I know that is because Dylan seemed okay with all these crazy MFs out there in this psychobabble world and seemed to think that he could grow this corn or whatever, had something to prove to the world that I am worthy. I can do whatever I say. Nobody can stop me. I'm going to grow corn or soy or sunflowers or whatever it was in the desert. And I'm going to prove I can do what nobody else can do because I'm that worthy. And in doing that, okay, I have a card bent. I'm shuffling and it came up sideways. So we're going to grab the bottom of the deck and this card. And this is just an overall energy. Three of Pentacles, mastership. Mastership, right? Right here it says it. And that's what I'm talking about. He wanted to master his own world and prove he didn't need a damn person. Dylan wanted to be the emperor. He wanted to be the take charge. I got this in my back pocket and I don't need you or the horse you rode in on. 10 of Wheels. Don't let your past hold you back, because there's a brand new door over here and we have changes. So as I'm speaking about this, it's talking about his independent and the changes he wanted to make on the planet in itself. And he has. No matter what they have done to this boy, whether he has left this planet, which I indeed do believe Dylan has departed from the 3D world. I have a deep connection and I don't get that if the person hasn't parted, okay? I went to do the Eliza Fletcher read, and before I could even get a live scheduled, they had found her body. And that is what the read said. And I do feel that we will do Eliza Fletcher read down the road. But with Dylan Rounds, he's out to prove this to the world. So why is he gone? Why is Dylan gone? That's what I want to know today. Is it because of James Brenner? James Brenner. Is James Brenner a fall guy? Dawn turned him in. Dawn was the first. These two were the first two guys that came up in my reading, was Dawn and Jim. I didn't know who they were. So we're going to be checking out first. We're going to check out if James Brenner is a fall guy or what. Now, what's really is the story that Dylan's mom is sharing just angers me to no end when I learned that allegedly, according to Candace, Dylan's mom, the authorities could have arrested James Brenner, that instantly because there was a warrant, and they did not. In fact, they moved the base camp, according to Candace, to a new location because it was irritating Brenner. Why is Brenner irritated when they're looking for his friend? or acquaintance, somebody you worked for, right? And then what wasn't there that no one could find was Dylan's key fob to his truck. And then, poof, it shows up. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I've got some cards got switched up in this deck, and they're facing up, and we're going to grab them all. So just randomly, I don't know how it happened, because all these decks are put in the upright. And I always take care of my decks very, very well. Okay. I've got the 8 and 9 of Pentacles, which is all about money. All about money and single energy. So I have this 9 of Pentacles, a single energy. They're very abundant. They're fruitful, and they've blossomed out. They're young. They've gone from a caterpillar to their wings out. And then I've got practice. And this is somebody that is mastering their craft. And this is the abundance coming from that. Is this Dylan's energy? Him getting his wings, turning, 19. And I got an 8 and a 9 of Pentacles. It's about money. What's the story? Here's the story, my lovelies. There's somebody, it's about somebody that knoweth that does not speaketh. This is our person that knows. Not necessarily the one that did it, but Jim Brenner knows. High Priestess, he knows. She that knoweth that does not speaketh. And that would give us a whole new perspective of what down if we did know. So he knows something that takes us in a level that we have not even pondered. And that's what we're going to dig into. So what is this Hanged One? You can see the cards. There's something risky being given here. There's a gamble. The cards are flying out, which that's what they just did. All right. This person is swinging, and there's fertility, which can be abundant crops and growth, right? There's the Cheshire Cat. Do you see the Cheshire Cat? Smiling from ear to ear, knowing. So there was a risk taken, and this cat knows. Jim knows. So this could be Dylan taking a risk. We'll see. The next card in that pile is the Fool, exploration. Something changed for sure. Here's that change we're speaking to. This is something different where you start over. A tower happens that completely closes the cycle down and shuts that world down, and it's something completely different, and it's a new beginning. This person in the traditional Rider-Waite, when you get the Fool card, they pack so light they don't even take the shoes on their feet, and Dylan's boots are laying over there on the dirt. And then I have the 10 of Swords. You can already tell by this card that is the death card in a sense. It's total betrayal, 10 swords in the back. To get a new beginning without someone's energy. This is overkill, and it is betrayal. It's not a stranger. It's a betrayal. Queen of Swords, fairness. Queen of Swords is someone that comes in and wants things exactly right, wants to control the situation, wants to speak. This could be mommy dearest. Stuck energy, 2 of Wands, trying to make a decision. So she knows something more that she's trying to make a decision on. It's very possible that she's not sharing all her cards. Why would she? And it may have to do with a relationship, a very intimate relationship between Dylan and someone else. 2 of Cups is all about a very intimate relationship. You could see this as a business partnership. You could see this as a significant other. You could see this as a partner in crime. This is trying to make a decision if she should talk about this relationship, which is strange, because then you got that crazy guy, and I'm just going to say, I talked to him on the phone, and he's quite a character. His energy is just, it's its own thing, and that's the PI Jim. Talked about a relationship between Dylan and someone. So I do have the Queen of Swords with the decision talking about a relationship regarding this whole thing with Dylan. Page of Cups is a stinky offer. It's inventiveness. It's something different. It's off the cuff. This is something that is not usual for a relationship. And the Queen of Swords is seeing this as something she don't like. A stinky offer. I don't like that part. But it has something to do with what Jim knows. James Brenner knows. And the last card of that pile, that blowout there we had of the story of Dylan, is I've got this moderation. And this is somebody that's mixing a cup up. So you can think of cups as emotions, mixing up emotions with Dylan. And it's not for the healthiest. Because we have Archangel Michael above it all in the traditional tarot. Sagittarius energy, a fire sign, which I continually get with Dylan, is this man. He's a king of wands. He's got it going on, and he is suave and sleek and has two faces. I'm getting that. And I keep getting a D name. Okay. Now, Temperance here. This is Archangel Michael. All right. Y'all, we got 79 likes. I learned this from Dolly. We have 79 likes, and there's 117 in here. Let's show some love. Put your energy into helping Dylan, right? Your energy matters no matter what you do, whether you're posting or whether you're liking. 5 of Cups. Okay, so it ended very regretful for this entire situation. It has to do with a relationship. Either it's a business partnership, which that's what Jim and Dawn had with Dylan, or it's a relationship intimately as in partnership, or it's both. And it went regretful. So we're going to be asking a little bit about Chase, but I'm just going through what I'm doing right now. 6th Sense, the chat gets so beautiful with all the rainbows everybody posts. Thank you guys for being a beautiful chat. Thank you at home for viewing this whenever you do. You matter. Your energy travels through time. The fabric of time is fluid. It's like water. Time is only an R concept in the 3D. So your energy put into the universe for Dylan, it comes about. What you put in for energy is greatly returned. Brings blessings. Talking about blessings, I have the Empress. Dylan was seen as the Empress. Okay, I'm about to get a choice between Lovers card. I can feel it. There are 2. And this could be business. Okay. It just means intimate connection. It means attachment. Could get the Devil card too. I'm feeling this relationship coming up. Okay. Princess of Wands. So a new offer is coming in Dylan's case. A new offer, because this is an offer. This is a messenger is coming in this case. And who is this Empress? Could be the mother. There's that lover I told you. It's like I'm psychic. We have 3 more cards that came out with the lover, okay? I haven't seen him. I'm going to let you see him first. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Ace of Coins. Y'all. 10 of Swords, remember? 10 of Swords is in this deck. Where'd we get the 10 of Swords? I want to show it to you compared to the other one. Because I know I got the 10 of Swords. Yeah. So remember this deck, I said you could tell by the skulls in the card, that it was total betrayal. And in the traditional Rider way, it had 10 swords in the back of the victim, because that's what this card is in another deck. This is Chakra Wisdom Tarot. So there is betrayal. Was this a pie? Okay, and that betrayal is regretful. 5 of Swords, a fight to the death. This is an emotional battle. And there is evidence of it. And it's between these two people that are attached. Dylan and who? They are attached. They are intimate. And there is no gender in the tarot. They are intimate. Whether, now we got to ask something. Was Dylan trafficked? Was Dylan trafficked? I got the Justice card, which basically means an absolute balancing of something. Somebody felt like they needed revenge. Somebody felt unjustified in the way Dylan treated them. I got this my very first reading on Dylan, and I think I've only had 2 readings. This Justice card means that this person did this out of absolute revenge. I asked, was Dylan trafficked? Was Dylan trafficked? Stuck energy. Dylan was held against his will. Was James involved? James Brenner involved? Card flipped. It jumped. 3 of Cups. Him and another were involved. According to the tarot, there is no evidence on the board. I am not speaking fact. I'm reading tarot. Please don't call up Box Elder and start crap. Nope. This is for entertainment purposes only, for your knowledge, so that you can then go dig into stuff and find actual proof later that you can take. 3 of Cups means yes with another. Who's this other? 5 of Wands. There was definite communication and nobody was on the page. It started off with communicational fighting. Was this person fired by Dylan? 2 of Swords and Ace of Cups. Yes. Aces are 100% yes. This is 2 of Swords. She is making a decision which sword to take in battle. What actions to take in battle. She will choose one sword. She has already made her choice when you get the 2 of Swords. The choice was were they fired by Dylan? Self-cup of love. An Ace of Cups. Yes, Dylan took self-love for the business. What was best for his crops, for his world, he did fire them. That's a yes. So there are 2 people here. There are 2 energies. James, let's see, James's. Yes, James. Ace of Wands. Can't make it up. 2 aces back to back. 11-11. James Brenner had an intimate relationship with Dylan in business, not sexual. Intimate. I can guarantee you. And Dylan has an intimate business relationship, a partner, if you will, with Dawn. These are the 2 that Dylan is showing highlight onto. Let me understand this Knight of Coins. Dylan being stuck. What did they do with Dylan? We got the story. It's a big story. It will finish the read. Let's take a little breather, come up to top side, and then I will come back to read the story. Hey, Muffin Top, my lovely mod. How are you this morning? Hey, Jenny, good morning. You can't be late on 1111 Tarot because you always have divine timing in your pocket. Hello, beautiful. Hey, Double Rainbows. Fab3 Laundry, good morning to you from Australia. That's awesome. Who else is here? Karen Ann, welcome to 1111 Tarot. Good to have you. Karen Ann says, we had a storm last night and night before. I'm near Windsor, UK. Very cool. Well, welcome to 1111 Tarot. Yeah, Lean, we can ask where Dylan is. Tarot doesn't really have a card that's going to show me something specific. I mean, it just doesn't. I don't have the last sore saddle on a card, which we should make some. Tell you what, why don't you guys make me up a case deck? Like here's Dylan's case and we shuffle. I do have some cards we will try. I need to get my missing in minutes deck done. That's what needs to happen. Mom, I need to get off Minecraft. And I need to make my missing in minutes cards. Indeed, indeed. Yes, that Don Hatley allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Good morning, Tawny Owl, my love. I think I already said good morning to Lee McKenna when she become a member. Interior Family Studios, good morning. Sixth Sense Amelia. Yeah, box elder, worthless, whatever. Okay, are you ready? Here we go now. So, we got the story here on James Brenner. There's a lot hidden. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 2 reverse cards, right? So we've got this 3 of coins. When you get the 3 of coins, it's a planned event. It's very planned. It's strategically triangulated. This woman on the card is painting this sand dollar gold. It's false. It's a false narrative. It's a false story to lay on top of another story and kind of match them up so that the truth can be hidden, which is that is a sand dollar. It is not a gold coin. And we've got the 3-3, which tells me a lot. 3 of cups. We had 2 aces. Now we've got 33. So we're going from 11 to 33. And there's 3 energies surrounding Dylan. I've got the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is authority. Something's hidden by authority. Doesn't mean that it's a nefarious thing. I mean, it's not revealed yet. I can't tell if it's nefarious or not. Is it nefarious what they're hiding? Is there a cover-up? 2 of coins, something completely out of balance with a different direction to go, a whole new perspective, and it's a witness they're hiding. Queen of Cups is a seer, someone that saw, someone that knows. They're hiding a witness, keeping someone quiet for now. I still don't know if it's just because it's part of the investigation, not meant for the public, or if they're hiding this person nefariously. It's a relationship. They're hiding a relationship Dylan had with a landowner, a partnership, a contract. It has to do with the person that owned Dylan's land. And that's why they're not making a judgment, because there's something to do with land ownership, a contract, a deed. It's like a signed contract with someone about the land. And then James Brenner is working as the go-between, maybe paid to take some action. We'll find out. Was James Brenner acting on another person's wishes? Whole new perspective. Hanged woman, upside down by the divine. So yeah, Two of Wands, strategically choosing a wand but not taking action. It's knowing what you're supposed to do but not taking action for a new beginning. So I have something stuck that it didn't go as planned. Show me James Brenner's intent with Dylan the last time he saw Dylan alive. The guy I'm looking for. He had his boss on his mind. Who's James Brenner's boss? Who's his payoff guy? I got the King of Wands. Entrepreneurial. I got the King of Coin. That means to me, because James Brenner is no king, and he ain't no King of Wands, and he ain't no King of Pentacles. That means to me, he was working for someone, and that's what's being hidden. Who's James working for is the King of Wands intent. King of Cups, deep hidden feelings. Deep hidden emotions. Why? They're dark, dark. I want that boy gone. I want him off my land kind of deal, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I want him. Whew. Is that why James was protecting that bin, that grain truck, that grain area? Is there something going on? Yes. Hidden heartbreak. Hidden betrayal. So, does this have something to do with water? Archangel Michael pouring cups. Has something to do with water. Cause a tower moment. Is there a water tower? Is there a water table? Is there a water something? Has to do with the land. So James is looking like he is the one that, did he take the action? We need a different deck. All right, we're going with the Light Seers Tarot. Hey, Joyful Dolphin, how are you, lovely? Two of Wands. A decision. So it was up to James. He had to make a decision regarding Dylan. What decision is this that he made about Dylan? We got a little bit of a story. Just a few cards. Three of Wands. Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. So I go from the Two of Wands where I said you know the action you plan on taking, but you don't take action, to James Brenner taking the action. Because we moved to the Three of Wands where now we're going to go out and surf. You're going to go out there. You take the action on the Three of Wands. And it has to do with this contract between Dylan and this other person that owns land. And I don't know if it's the land Dylan's on. I just know it's with land. It's a land contract. And I've got the Nine of Pentacles, all about the stability and the money. This somehow gains this other person money. It gains the other person's stability. They get something that benefits them. There's a motive. Strength card in reverse. Dylan overwhelmed physically. Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't want to know the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a liar. Somebody that will manipulate. And they're very analytical. They do not have a heart. They basically are there for the money. Show me the money. Yeah. And if I'm losing money, it ain't going to happen. Three of Wands, strategic planning to get the revenge. That's what justice is. So this is somebody, and don't think of it as a female, because there's no gender in the tarot. This is somebody that overpowered Dylan, right? that was a liar. That's the best way to look at the Queen of Swords in the reverse. When you see it upside down, that means reversed. All right. It doesn't mean the opposite. It means the energy is in reverse. And I've got 3 of Wands ships coming in. This is strategic planning by this liar. And they are incarcerated by justice. We have 2 incarcerated that are affiliated. We have Chase Vinstra and James Brenner. Chase Vistra, let me see your story with Dylan. Could it be Chase? I have the Chariot. Chase did take a ride in Dylan's truck. Dylan told his mom he didn't take the ride. This guy, Chase, showed up bloody and barefoot asking an emergency. I got to find my kids, got to find my kids. Uses Dylan's phone. Right? I got the Chariot. We also have the key fob showing up. I've got the Chariot. The Chariot is a vehicle. Is it Dylan's vehicle? Ace of Cups. Yes, we're talking about Dylan's vehicle. Aces are always yes. In every reading I will ever do, if I get an ace, it is a bona fide 100% guaranteed yes. We had 144 in our chat. I love that number because 1 + 4 + 4 is the vibration of 9. Oh my gosh. Can I get a few more likes? Dolly Dunn taught me to remind y'all. We're at 105 likes. We have 146 people. Be great if you could give me a little love. So also Ace of Cup. This is love, self-love about a vehicle, some protection of oneself about a vehicle. Where is this? Did James Brenner have something to do with the key fob being returned to Dylan's house? I've got a landowner again. Somebody very well off that has a lot of money and don't need to worry about a damn thing. And they're not incarcerated. So no, I'm getting someone else put the fob there. And it has to do with the fob was turned over to the person as proof it was done. And then the person put it back. So they may have went there to make sure that this location was cleared of Dylan. Like this was planned. Is somebody Dylan's known maybe since a child? I'm getting a mother energy of someone that sees this, that knows, that brought a tower moment on. I'm getting red in the face because I'm getting hot. It's so effing out of balance, it would blow your mind. Because this person wanted a new beginning and was extremely jealous, and they communicated too. They communicated. So there was some communication. What is this communication? We got a big, big story. Abandonment. Dylan was basically abandoned in his life. He had to do it on his own. I don't care who you are. No 15-year-old's going to move out in the damn desert and try to do what he's doing. Live with crazy people like that. And not even think that's strange unless it's all whack. Okay? My kids, if they took off and went out into the desert, my God, everybody, I would be screaming in the streets. I would be on YouTube every damn minute. I would become Jody Sue, only I would be like, y'all, we're going to this location. Look for my son. I would not be waiting for nobody. And I'm not judging others. I'm just saying what Mama D would do. But my children would have thought that place was insane. Abandonment. It's time to look at something we've never looked at before. And this is betrayal in the deepest sense of the word on Dylan. I get the Sun card. Being overlooked and ignored. Dylan's sharing a story. He was brokenhearted. He's the son. He was being ignored, not seen, not valued. And he got a 44. So we've went from 1111. I got to set that down. I'll just pick it up like this. I've got the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords laid to rest. This person is not being seen. 10 of Pentacles. They wanted everything he had. They stood to gain. And they've known him since he was an infant or a very young child. At one time, it was 10 of Cups. Everything this person wanted was Dylan. But that changed. I have the Death card. And the Travel card. They traveled a long ways. And I've got the Liar, Cheater, Thiefer card. 7 of Swords. Is this someone physically related to Dylan? I got the 6 of Swords, traveling to take care of their burden. Because this is out of balance. It has to do with money. Yes, it does. Ace of Pentacle. Yes, money. 3 aces in a row. What? Oh, no. Sorry. 2 aces in a row. 11. Okay, I thought this... Never mind. Mama D had a moment. I've got the 11. 2 of Cups can be family. Deep, deep, deep emotion. Manifesting money. A payout. Somebody known Dylan forever and a day. Is this Dawn? 4 of Swords laid to rest on Dawn. Who was Dawn working for? They close a cycle. Dawn, according to my cards, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. No evidence on the board. Allegedly. Dawn and James Brenner worked together to close a cycle for someone. To get them out of their head. They wanted victory over Dylan. So, who is the boss? Show me the boss energy. Show me who is the boss energy. The boss passed judgment on Dylan. Weighed him, measured him. The boss dude. And I got the King of Pentacles, the landowner. I got 5 of Pentacles, abandonment, left out in the cold. By the King of Cups, somebody that felt deep, deep emotion to cause all this confusion. And I got the Phallic Ace of Wands. Was Dinnick? Okay. Show me what happened to Dylan. How we doing on time? We know there's one that knows without speaking. There is a witness, High Priestess. There's a witness of a fight to the death. 5 of Swords, a true fight to put the burdens down. This was a fight between the 2 of them, and they hung him upside down. There were 3 of them, 2 ganged up on Dylan. Very toxic MFs. Somebody that Dylan knew very, very well. They strung Dylan up. You see? See the feet disconnected? Took his boots off. Hung him upside down. Took his boots off. They made a strategic plan, 2 of Swords, making that decision. Liar, cheater, thiefer. What did they do to Dylan after they hung him upside down to dry? Again, they made a decision. Queen of Swords, analytical, cut him out. Was Dylan cut? 5 of Cups, regretfully. Page of Swords, stalking energy. They had been watching him. This was planned. Dylan was taken out. This is 2 guys that are being paid by someone to do it. What did they do with Dylan? Where is Dylan? Page of Cups, stinky offer. Is Dylan? Ace of Swords, clarity's about to come in. All right. Was Dylan shot? We have a very quick action, Knight of Swords, swift. This is rash, but the Knight of Swords only acts under the King and Queen, because a knight is the one that goes on the battlefield and takes the action. They're following through on orders. So Dawn and Jim Brenner in this reading are showing me that they are acting upon an order from an higher up. 3 of Pentacles, traffic. I'm seeing the stoplight. I'm seeing travel. They took him somewhere. I'm also seeing that 3 of Pentacles being a payout and working together against Dylan. 4 of Pentacles, holding him back, holding him stuck. He got held somewhere. 4 of Pentacles is holding on to money, holding on too tight, holding on to another person's energy. And with all the 2 of Wands stuck energy, they held Dylan. So they fought him to the death and then stored him, right? He has to do something with a tower. So there's a big, big thing. It could be some sort of a silo. It could be a water thing. It's something tall. There's something tall by Dylan. Very man-made and tall by the structure. Yes, man-made, manifested, all the tools in the trade. It's where there are tools that could be kept to do work. Queen of Pentacles. There's that queen energy. This landowner has this. And I've got that Knight of Cups. Somebody fulfilling the wishes in secret. The Star, Aquarius energy. It's about healing the situation. It's about a wish fulfilled, a job well done, if you will, in this way by these 2 guys, Knight of Swords. Now, Knight of Swords is a swift action card. It's also a knight. It's not a king and queen. It's the action card I'm getting for James. So I do believe James took the action. I don't think he's a fall guy, but I think he is the hired hand. That's the way I'll put it. That's what I'm getting. I do want to ask if there are any family members that are blood related to Dylan that are involved in the disappearance. I want to get that off my chest. I need to know. I've quit using the pendulum because honestly, depending on my own energy, it could sway. And the cards, I can just know. The knowing is there. I know my cards are right. A couple times I got a pendulum answer that I wasn't comfortable with because I didn't feel that. So I'm just going to hold off on it. So is there a family member involved? 10 of Pentacles, 100% yes. 1000% yes. This is like the Sun card. This is 10. You can't get any higher, and it's all about the money, the leverage. Somebody felt like Dylan got what they deserved, and they were jealous because what Dylan got was supposed to be theirs, whatever that means. And they got 5 of coins. Could be that the grandparents gave it to Dylan, and a aunt or an uncle felt like it was supposed to be their inheritance, because I'm getting that this was inheritance and they felt left out. They felt gypped. They felt ripped off of land. 4 of Wands. This is definitely the 1111 card. You know, you're looking at your higher self, your twin flame, someone in your family, somebody you're attached to, your mirrored image. and they've turned their back on something. They turn their back on family. So I do have a family member involved according to the cards. That Ten of Pentacles, bam. Queen of Swords. This is truth speaker. Analytical. With a lot of loyal dogs around her. Wanting to be victorious. And the Queen of Wands. Look at the colors. Six of Wands. Turn your back and be victorious of this. Right? Turn your back. Look. Four of Wands. Turned your back. They felt like their family turned their back on them because of what they gave to Dylan. Something to do with the grandparents giving Dylan all this money. And they were jealous as F. Okay, we're going to do a different deck. Thank you. What is this? All right. I mixed two decks together. That is so weird. All right. Let me understand this better. Yeah. Eight of Coins. Money. Money, money, money. Mastering money. This person lives and breathes for money. They are obsessed with money. They gamble. They like to roll the dice. Remember, we got that where the cards were coming off her toe. She's a gambler. She has a gambling debt. Yes, Seven of Coins. She needed the money. We're going from the Eight of Coins to the Seven of Coins. This person loses money hand over fist, and they needed to move to calmer grounds, and they would do it by any means. They have a problem with money. Yep. And they're lying. Show me the energy of the person that did this to Dylan, please. They are now playing the victim. Woe is me. I'm getting sick to my stomach. Hi, Tracy, love. Thank you for that. That beautiful snooper chat. You guys, you were just so kind to me. Thank you. That does help a lot, considering that YouTube likes to get paid before the creators, right? Seven of Cups. This family member makes everything confused as fudge about the truck. About the truck. About travel. And they have to travel to get to Dylan. Y'all, I don't want to hear a word. I'm asking a question. I'm not accusing. I'm asking a question. I don't want to hear a word. I have to ask at this point. It's what I do. I am unbiased. I do not have any feelings for mother or father. I only have feelings for Dylan at this point. I could care less what others are going to jump me on this. Don't. Because I will simply not read your comment. And if you're real ugly and rude, well, then I'll probably let you leave the channel, you know. Does the mother have anything to do with the disappearance of Dylan Rounds? Does the mother have anything to do with the disappearance of Dylan Rounds? Master manipulator. Manifester. Tools of the trade. Does this have anything to do with gambling debt? Because I got them cards off the toe of that girl. Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Hidden, power-hungry controller. Absolutely crazy with obsession with money. The Emperor in reverse. Aw, lead with love. Thank you. Bless your heart. Humbly. Thank you guys for that snooper chat. Thank you so much. Lead with love. It was greatly appreciated. Does the mother have anything to do with Dylan's disappearance? Right? Lay to rest. Reverse image of the Emperor. Yes, Ace of Swords. Absolute clarity. The Wheel of Fortune. making this turn in her favor, letting go of the past. Get ready. Here we go. Oh, Creed sign. You guys, thank you for the snooper chat. Thank you so very much, y'all. That really means a lot to me. All right, get ready. If you're protective of the parents at this point, please exit so that you don't get offended, because I'm here to do a job, and this then is no longer the reading, because I've gone off James Brenner. I see him being paid to take action, and Dawn being paid to take action, allegedly, and that's the end of that read. But Mama D has to know some stuff. So we're doing a bonus read. Did Mommy hurt the son, Dylan? Did Mommy bring any hurt to Dylan? 8 of Wands, she communicated about it. Did she communicate to James? Oh my God, help me, please. She communicated about a death. I just dropped those cards on the floor. I totally missed the table. Show me what she communicated about this death. 6 of Pentacles, payout, generosity, payout. I got the Emperor in reverse twice in the same read. To take out an Emperor, somebody that has control of their life. That's all 4 kings that don't need anybody. Did Mommy Dearest pay James and Dawn to do something to Dylan? Cards went sailing. The energy is incredible. Uno momento. That's the Lovers. And I'm not talking lovers. I'm talking about contractual, intimate partnership. Hidden Lovers right there. Are you ready? 9 of Swords, a nightmare. This person has got themselves into a nightmare and they need out. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Show me what happened. It was self-cup of love by someone. They chose us to take a self-cup of love because it was better for them. Show me what the mother's energy is regarding Dylan. Show me what the mother's energy and intent is regarding Dylan. Stamina and sacrifice. Jesus was a sacrifice, and they put a thorn to betray him, and they hung him out. And remember I said Dylan was strung up? Emotional satisfaction with the King of Pentacles, the landowner. It has to do with land. It has to do with money. What was rightfully mine, whatever that means. What is this about this inheritance? Yes, it's about the inheritance. And it's abundance. It's about the money. Yes, it's an ace. It's a 1. It's a yes. It's about the inheritance. And I'll be damned. Y'all, Mama D can't make it up. 4 of Pentacles. What's that say right there, y'all? Greed. Money. Watching and full of envy. Because this person thinks they are. Their shit don't stink. They shite beautiful. They shite lollipops. They think they're the empress of the world. That they should have it all. And they got 4 of Cups. They got overlooked and skipped. 4 of Cups, overlooking 1 cup and only focusing on 3. Because they're focused on the one spilling. Because, here it is, 3 of Swords. They felt betrayed. Deep emotion. What action did they take? Did they go hire someone to take action for them? 4 of Wands. Unity. They took 4 of Wands. This is the Passover card. It's also partnership card. Entering a contract. It's the 411. It's the 411, right? 411 card, missing in action. Disappear. Poof. Well, I'm going to be doing a mama reading on this one at a different time because I'm done messing around. Dylan needs help. And it's not getting anywhere looking at all these people that are just accomplices. Show me Mommy Dearest energy right towards her son Dylan. What did she do? According to the cards, allegedly. Cards say Breaking Dawn, Violent Angel, a 23, a 5, a conflict. 2 plus 3 is 5. Breaking Dawn. Early morning. Wanting a new beginning. Carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. See? A tempting offer ends up having a high price. What is the price? Oh, y'all, we got gadgets. The price is something because it says time for change. To learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And every time I get this card in a reading, that means that something is going to be discovered that is like a gadget or media or something. And it's a 7, which is always an abundant gift. It's like the loot after a battle, right? The 7 is. So we're going to find something out. It is about a gadget. It could be something. Metal detector. Why am I being told it's a metal detector is going to find something? Something's going to be discovered. Amara the Menahun. Aloha healing. It will bring in healing. It will bring in knowledge. Knowledge will heal. Where is Dylan? That's what we need to know. We're going to go with this mystery deck. And then I got to get out of here because I got to get over to the other channel for our Milk and Cookies Tarot. Oh, y'all want to know? Okay, sorry. It says, let me get my hair out of the way. I work so hard. It says, I work hard so my dog can have a better life. It's true. And my kids. All right, y'all, here we go. Where in the world is Dylan? Come on, come on, come on. Where is where? That card shot halfway across my room, and we got a story. Hold on. Oh my. Where is Dylan? And it shot across. It's face down, so that means he is buried. Okay. Unseen. Unseen. Holy shit. Y'all. It says Dad. It says Dad. What? Heaven. Wife. Love. Spoon. Stalker. All right, let's ask. Let's just ask. Because that could be a parent. Maybe it's not mom. Let's find out. How did Dylan's dad feel about Dylan? Ace of Wands, energy. That's a yes. Did Dylan's dad have his best interest at heart the last time he saw Dylan face to face? Story just came out. You are one. Authenticity. I know this. There was a fight between Dad. There's that fight to the death is between Dad. Defeat. We've got a 55, y'all. We've went from 11, which is 1-1. We had a 2-2. We've had a 3-3. We've had a 4-4. We've got 5 of Swords. And now we have the 5 of Pentacle, left out in the cold, abandoned, toxic, poverty. This dad is jealous. This dad is jealous. 7 of Pentacles, warping time. Divine timing. He wanted the attention. He's extremely jealous of Dylan. The dad is. The seer knows. The seer knows. Paranormal curiosity. What? The 3 fates, what comes around? 3 fates. Who hired them? Show me who hired the witchy sisters, the power of 3. Were there energies against Dylan, please? Show me that. Who are these energies planning against Dylan? Show me these 3 energies. Show me 1 energy. Show me 2 energy. And show me the 3rd energy against Dylan. Thank you. The first energy against Dylan. 7 of Swords is liar, cheater, thiefer. And it's the woman that wants the land. It's the woman that wants land. Liar, cheater, thiefer. She's a liar. Queen of Pentacle. The second person that wants the land is the Queen of Wands. Entrepreneurial. Wants 6 of Swords to move to common ground and close the cycle. Once done with Dylan. Third person is then, oh my God, Knight of Pentacles. With the 5 of Cups, hidden regret. So there are 3 energies. So I think in response to this reading, I would say James and Dawn, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, no evidence on the board, in my opinion of the card reading, are paid out to take the action that they took. That it was a deal made. But I think there's a boss behind it. I do. And I think it could be a family member. Was this a family member? I didn't feel those. Okay. Do it. All right. I'm just going to cut the deck. Here we go. Was this a family member? Just straight up. 9 of Cups, satisfaction, yes. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It is getting everything you want. And it is a firm yes in the tarot. Who is this family member? Chariot, motion. They had to drive a long ways to get there. Eight of Swords, imprisonment. Are they in prison? Concealed, hidden, mental imprisonment. Yeah, the death card. They concealed this death. Where is Dylan? Where is Dylan? I want to know. Where is Dylan? Innocent. Innocent drugs. Innocent drugs. Who's the sister? Who's the sister? And the mom. Sister and mom. Sister and mom. Street and very, very street. I don't know what that means. Very street. What about the sister and the mom and the dad? What about the sister, the mom, and the dad? Poison. Poison and drown. Purposeful. I don't know, y'all. All right, let's get blessings on here. That's what I have for today. With Dylan, I feel like it's a family member that paid, that actually arranged strategically this over land. Ancestors are dancing, so I must have got it right. Because they're like, that's the message. Dylan, show me. Show me where you are. Show me where you are, baby. Rain, purification. It did rain. There is some purification through rain. Show me where you are. I'm not getting it. Gaia, nurturing, and shaman, healing. There is healing coming in. There is physical healing coming in that will guide us in the right direction, because I've got the Gaia nurturing, which is have faith, and I've got this ancient shaman healing that Dylan's given to us. Oh, Bubsy, justice for all these kids. Yes. Thank you for the snooper chat. We've got to look at a bigger picture. It's not Montello or Lucen. It's bigger. It's much, much bigger. Somebody wanted this to be a rebirth. See that? They wanted something. They wanted something. What did they want? Where is Dylan physically? Water, whale, breach, water. I don't think he's in the area. There's travel. There's too much travel here. Dylan was taken somewhere, I believe, far away. He's in nature, plush green nature, nowhere near that desert. Where is this? Near his home? Is this near Dylan's home? Half in water, half out. Dragonfly emergence. He's in nature, and he's closer to his original home, and there's plush greenery around him. Yep. Change your perspective. He's nowhere in the desert. Is that true? Yeah, rainbow blessings. Grandma's telling me. Grandma Maurice is the one that showed me, the rainbow the morning after she passed. I asked for a sign. She made it to a place of peace and happiness. She showed me a double rainbow. Forest breathe. He's in the forest, actually. That's where Dylan is. He's in the wooded area. Is he shallow grave? Is he shallow graved? Innocence, childhood. He's actually put somewhere that he loved, maybe that he fished. It's near water, this pond. It's on land. I got the desert vision quest, endless quest, never get anywhere. And I've got sun. Is he in the desert? Let's just pick all the cards back up. I want to ask one more time. Is Dylan in the desert? Let me fix the cards. So we're going to get the cards we already got, but I'm reshuffling. There's a lot of greenery around him. I keep getting this place he's been to before, that he went to a lot as a child, where he went fishing. He did something by the water. I feel like he fished. I keep getting his favorite spot is where Dylan is. He literally was laid to rest in his favorite spot, and it's being suppressed. It's hidden. And look, it's reflection and wind activated. Wind activated, spoken. Yes. Strength, mountain. More mountainous area of lush green, right? There it is. It's near stone monuments in the mountain where there's high winds and it gets really cold at night. And it's somewhere Dylan went all the time. Is this close to his home? Dreamtime, creation, and dragonfly emergence coming right back out. I always see a 2 when I see a dragonfly. I don't know why. I see 2. Ancestors. It's somewhere where his family owns land. That's where his DNA will be found. And it is a wake-up call to the public. It will shock the public, and it will be a media wake-up call that this is somebody connected that is actually related to Dylan. But the earth magic fairies will bring it forward in the near future. You will hear of this, that there is a connection to family. It may come out that James or Dawn speak. It's hidden right now, but it will soon. Mark my words. We'll be reviewing this video going, that's when she said it. All right. So it's veiled right now, but it will come forward. They will claim that they were paid by someone to take the action on Dylan. Is that true? Submerged. It's submerged right now, really deep. Is it going to come out? Yep. I got that again. Eagle communion. And then, look at that. Shaman, ancient healing. It'll come out. because it's a divine connection to someone that they'll go within and they'll just end up emptying it out. They'll have to get it off their chest. Like the divine's going to work on their guilt basically and remind them that this is a son of God that was taken off this planet, a cherished light, and it's wrong. God loves you. Dylan loves you all. Gaia nurturing. Bless Dylan's heart. Well, y'all, I thank you so much. Lead with love. Good to see you. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Joyful Dolphin. Thank you all for the Snapchats. Thank you, my beautiful mods. If you want to continue to jump on with us, we're going to go over to 1111 Moon. You just need to go to the description below. There'll be a link there. Maybe a mod will put the link in chat for you. If not, after this video, you can click a thumbnail, and in about 35-40 minutes, I'm going to jump on and do a reading for my 1111 moons, and it's going to be our Milk and Cookies reading. Also, y'all, for those of you that want to read that book with us, like I said, the first 3 chapters, the first 3 weeks, it will be read to the public. You know, I will put it out there. You guys can enjoy it, all that good stuff. But then as a thank you, because that's why I'm reading the book, I am reading it to the starlight. So it is only, I think, $2.99 to join chat. So $3. It's a cup of coffee, price of a cup of coffee. And I will read the book for you. And with that, you get to enjoy into chats with us to find out what your take is. How does it relate? Because I think the Fight Club is going to become much more important as we move forward in cases. Gabby Petito and Lion Brondry, Fight Club, smell all over it, right? Now I'm getting into this case with the Kylie Rodney case. I'm smelling Fight Club all over it. I think we need to get to a point to where we understand this cult-like behavior of Fight Club. What are their rules? What are their sayings? What is their mindset? And what really action can they justify through their beliefs? So that as we work through true crime, we can take those bits and pieces for those that have become obsessed with Fight Club and understand it more. I think there's some sort of a hidden allegiance to a code that we need to understand. We need to crack the code together. All right, my beautifuls, I love you so very much. We have 145 likes and only right now 139 people. That's impossible, but incredible. Thank you guys so very much. From the bottom of my heart, I love you all. And I hope and I pray for Dylan and for him to be brought to peace and justice, right? With that, I love you to the moon and back. God bless you and namaste. Peace out. Make your day count, my loves. Bye for now.